Seniors over 60 eat avocado. But never make these 5 dangerous mistakes senior health tips. If you're over 60, you've probably been told that avocados are a superfood, rich in healthy fats, vitamins, and antioxidants that can protect your heart, boost your memory, and keep your joints strong. And that's true, but only if you eat them the right way. Many seniors unknowingly make small mistakes when buying, storing, or eating avocados that can turn this healthy fruit into a hidden health hazard. In fact, some of these mistakes can lead to dangerous spikes in cholesterol, bacterial contamination, or even severe digestive issues that can send you to the ER. In this video, we'll reveal the 5 most common and potentially dangerous avocado mistakes people over 60 make and exactly how to avoid them. We'll also share science-backed tips to get the full benefits of this creamy green powerhouse, so you can enjoy it safely and keep it working for your health, not against it. Number 1. Eating overripe or spoiled avocados. Many seniors over 60 have been taught not to waste food and to use it up even if it looks a little past its prime. That frugality is admirable, but with avocados, it can be a dangerous habit. An avocado that's overly soft, with dark brown or black flesh inside, isn't just losing its flavor, it's undergoing chemical and microbial changes that can turn it from a health booster into a health hazard. As the fruit breaks down, its healthy monounsaturated fats start to oxidize, producing compounds that contribute to inflammation in the body. For a senior already managing arthritis, heart disease, or cognitive decline, this added inflammatory load can make symptoms worse. Even more concerning, overripe avocados can harbor invisible mold spores and bacteria such as Listeria, monocytogenes, and Salmonella, both of which can cause severe illness in older adults. These pathogens don't always produce a strong smell or taste, so it's possible to eat a spoiled avocado without realizing it until hours later. When nausea, diarrhea, and stomach cramps begin, symptoms that can lead to dangerous dehydration or electrolyte imbalances in seniors. The danger doesn't stop there. A study in the Journal of Food Protection highlighted that soft, damaged produce is more likely to carry a higher microbial load because its broken cell walls release sugars and moisture that feed bacteria. Avocados with deep bruises or prolonged exposure to warm temperatures are especially risky, since the creamy flesh provides the perfect breeding ground for pathogens once they breach the skin. It's also worth noting that some molds growing on avocados can produce mycotoxins, toxic compounds linked to liver damage and even cancer risk over long-term exposure. The problem is that these toxins can penetrate deep into the fruit, beyond the visible mold, making it unsafe to simply cut away the bad part. Better tip: always choose avocados with firm but slightly yielding skin and uniform dark green color. Keep them at room temperature until they ripen, then refrigerate immediately to slow decay. If you see widespread browning, mold, or smell anything sour, it's not worth the risk. Discard it. For seniors living alone or eating smaller portions, consider buying smaller avocados or using vacuum-sealed storage to extend freshness and reduce waste without compromising safety. Number 2. Storing avocados the wrong way. Many seniors make the mistake of leaving ripe avocados out on the counter for days, thinking they will stay fresh like apples or oranges, but avocados are far more delicate and begin to deteriorate quickly once they reach peak ripeness. At room temperature, the natural enzymes inside the fruit continue breaking down the flesh, causing it to soften too much and lose its nutrient quality. Even worse, warmer conditions speed up the growth of bacteria and mold, which can seep in through tiny natural pores in the skin or small bruises from handling. For seniors with weaker immune systems, even mild contamination can lead to digestive upset, food poisoning, or infections that take much longer to recover from. Storing cut avocados improperly can be even more dangerous once exposed to air. The flesh oxidizes and browns within minutes, but more importantly, it becomes a prime target for bacteria from cutting boards, utensils, or other foods in the fridge. If you wrap a cut avocado in foil or plastic wrap without first limiting its air exposure, you might slow browning, but you won't stop microbial growth. The safest storage method is to keep ripe avocados in the refrigerator, ideally in the crisper drawer where temperatures stay cool and stable. If you've cut the avocado, leave the pit in the unused half. Brush the flesh lightly with lemon juice to reduce oxidation, and store it in an airtight glass container, not just wrapped in plastic. This keeps both bacteria and moisture loss under control while preserving its healthy fats and vitamins. Better tip: refrigerate ripe avocados immediately and aim to consume them within 2 to 3 days. For cut avocados, always use a clean knife, keep the pit in, add a light acid like lemon juice, and store in an airtight container. This simple habit not only keeps your avocados safer, but also preserves their taste and nutrients for longer. Number 3, pairing avocados with the wrong foods. While avocados are often praised as a heart-healthy food, combining them with the wrong ingredients can completely cancel out their benefits and, in some cases, even make them harmful. Many seniors love mashed avocado on white toast with butter, or creamy avocado dips loaded with sour cream and processed cheese. But these high-saturated fat, high-sodium pairings put extra strain on the heart and blood vessels. The healthy monounsaturated fats in avocado are meant to help lower LDL cholesterol. Yet when eaten alongside trans fats or excessive salt, the cardiovascular benefits are diminished, and for seniors already managing high blood pressure or heart disease, this can be dangerous. Another common mistake is pairing avocados with processed meats like bacon or deli ham in sandwiches and salads. These meats contain nitrates and nitrites, which can form harmful compounds in the body and increase cancer risk, especially when combined with the oxidative changes in avocado fats if the fruit is overripe or stored improperly. Even sugar-heavy combinations, like avocado smoothies made with sweetened condensed milk, can cause harmful blood sugar spikes in seniors with diabetes or insulin resistance. Avocados work best when paired with nutrient-dense foods like leafy greens, tomatoes, beans, and whole grains, which enhance their vitamin absorption and help maintain steady energy levels. Better tip: keep avocado pairings simple and heart-friendly. Think avocado on whole grain bread with fresh tomato slices, avocado chunks in a leafy green salad, or mashed avocado with lemon and herbs instead of salt-heavy seasoning. This way, you maximize the benefits without turning a superfood into a health risk. Number 4, eating too much avocado at once. Many seniors over 60 genuinely believe that because avocados are labeled as a superfood, there's no downside to eating as much as they want. This belief is understandable for years. Nutrition headlines have praised avocados for their heart-healthy fats, anti-inflammatory compounds, and impressive vitamin profile. However, while they are indeed one of the most nutrient-dense fruits available, they're also extremely calorie-rich and easy to overconsume, which can have consequences that are especially significant for older adults. A single medium avocado contains roughly 240 calories and 21 grams of fat, even though most of that fat is monounsaturated, which can help lower LDL cholesterol. Eating too much of it adds up in the same way as eating too much of any other fat. Excess calories are stored as body fat. For seniors, even a few extra pounds can quickly make a noticeable difference, putting more strain on knees, hips, and lower back, worsening arthritis pain, and making daily tasks like walking, gardening, or climbing stairs more tiring. Weight gain in older age is also linked to higher risks of type 2 diabetes, elevated blood pressure, and worsening of pre-existing cardiovascular conditions, which can shorten independence and quality of life. The fiber content in avocados is another double-edged sword. With about 10 grams per fruit, avocados can help regulate digestion and maintain a healthy gut microbiome. But when eaten in large amounts, that same fiber load can overwhelm the digestive system. Seniors often have slower gastrointestinal motility, meaning food moves more slowly through the intestines. Consuming a whole avocado or more in one sitting can cause bloating, excessive gas, constipation in some cases, or diarrhea in others. For those with irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, or other sensitive stomach conditions, overeating avocado can trigger cramping and discomfort that lasts for hours or even days. There's also the matter of potassium, which is abundant in avocados and typically a good thing for heart and muscle function. However, for older adults with chronic kidney disease, compromised kidney function, or those taking medications such as ACE inhibitors, ARBs, or potassium-sparing diuretics, Too much potassium can lead to hyperkalemia. This condition disrupts the electrical signaling of the heart, potentially causing muscle weakness, irregular heartbeats, and in severe cases, sudden cardiac arrest. What's particularly risky is that hyperkalemia often develops silently, without obvious symptoms until it's severe. Making portion control essential. Another overlooked factor is how easily avocados can be consumed in disguised high ways. Many seniors enjoy them mashed into guacamole, spread on bread, blended into creamy dressings, or added to smoothies. The problem is that these recipes often pair avocado with other calorie-dense ingredients: cheese, mayonnaise, sour cream, nut butters, or sweeteners, creating meals or snacks that can exceed 500 to 800 calories without providing much protein or satiety. Smoothies, for example, can pack 2 whole avocados plus yogurt, milk, or honey, delivering as many calories as a full dinner in a single glass. Eating this way regularly, even if unintentionally, can lead to weight gain and metabolic strain over time. Psychologically, the healthy food halo effect can also encourage overconsumption. Because avocado is seen as beneficial, people are less likely to measure portions or consider its calorie impact. Seniors who are mindful of their diet in other areas, avoiding fried foods, limiting desserts, may not realize that eating an entire avocado every day or multiple times a day can silently sabotage their health goals. This is why nutrition experts stress that even the healthiest foods need portion awareness, especially for older adults whose metabolism naturally slows with age. Better tip: stick to about half an avocado per day, which offers the perfect balance of nutrients without overloading your system. If you love avocado spreads, prepare them in small amounts and store extras in the fridge so you're not tempted to eat more than planned. Pair avocado with low-calorie, nutrient-rich foods like leafy greens, cucumbers, tomatoes, or whole grains to add volume and fiber without excessive calories. And if you have kidney issues or take medications that affect potassium levels, check with your healthcare provider to ensure your avocado intake is safe for your specific condition. Number 5. Ignoring food safety when preparing avocados. Many seniors don't realize that avocados, despite their thick skin, can be a source of foodborne illness if they aren't handled and prepared correctly. The rough, textured peel can trap dirt, bacteria, and even pesticide residues from the farm or grocery store. And these contaminants can transfer directly to the flesh when the fruit is cut. In fact, a 2018 FDA study found that nearly 18% of avocado skins tested positive for Listeria monocytogenes, a bacterium that can cause severe illness, especially in older adults with weaker immune systems. What's more, if the knife used to cut the avocado touches contaminated skin and then slices through the edible part, it creates a direct pathway for bacteria to enter your food. This risk increases if avocados are prepared alongside raw meats, poultry, or seafood, because juices from these items can easily cross-contaminate cutting boards, knives, and countertops. Even something as simple as using the same towel to wipe a knife, and then your hands can spread dangerous pathogens. Older adults are particularly vulnerable to foodborne bacteria like Salmonella and Listeria because their bodies are less able to fight infections quickly. And a minor exposure that might cause a day of discomfort in younger people could lead to hospitalization in someone over 60. Complications can include dehydration, kidney problems, and in the case of Listeria, even meningitis or blood infections. Another overlooked danger comes from using dirty or damaged kitchen tools. Knives with deep scratches, old cutting boards with grooves, or sponges that are not regularly sanitized can harbor bacteria for weeks. Once these microorganisms come into contact with a moist, nutrient-rich food like avocado, they can multiply rapidly, especially if the fruit is left at room temperature for an extended period. After cutting, even storing cut avocados improperly can create bacterial growth. Wrapping a half-used avocado in plastic wrap and leaving it in the fridge for days might slow browning. But it doesn't stop microbes from thriving. To make matters worse, many seniors don't wash avocados before peeling because they believe the skin isn't eaten. But the FDA and USDA both recommend rinsing them thoroughly under running water while gently scrubbing with a produce brush. This simple step removes much of the surface bacteria and pesticide residue. dramatically lowering the risk of cross-contamination. Drying the avocado with a clean paper towel afterward is also important, because excess moisture can encourage bacterial spread in the kitchen. Better tip: always wash your avocados under running water before cutting, even if you plan to peel them. Use a clean cutting board reserved for produce, sanitize knives before and after use, and store leftover avocado in an airtight glass container in the refrigerator, consuming it within 1 to 2 days. If you've recently handled raw meat, poultry, or seafood, make sure to wash your hands and any utensils thoroughly with hot, soapy water before touching the avocado. These small habits can make the difference between enjoying the health benefits of avocados and facing a serious foodborne illness. Eating avocados after 60 can be one of the simplest, most delicious, and most effective ways to support your heart, brain, joints, and overall vitality. But as we've seen, only if you avoid the 5 dangerous mistakes we've just discussed. These aren't harmless little slip-ups. They're habits that, over time, can chip away at your health in ways you may not notice until the damage is done. An overripe avocado isn't just mushy. It's potentially harboring dangerous bacteria that can overwhelm an older immune system. Storing them the wrong way doesn't just waste money. It accelerates spoilage and lets hidden pathogens multiply. Pairing them with the wrong foods can undo all of their cardiovascular benefits and add extra strain to your blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar control. Overeating them may feel indulgent and healthy, but it can lead to gradual weight gain, digestive distress, or dangerously high potassium levels if you have kidney concerns. And ignoring basic food safety when preparing them can turn one of the safest raw foods into a direct delivery system for microbes you absolutely do not want in your body. For seniors over 60, each of these mistakes carries more weight than it would for a younger person. Your metabolism processes fats more slowly. Your digestive system is more sensitive to sudden changes in diet or fiber load. Your immune system may take longer to respond to infections, and your recovery time from even a mild case of food poisoning can stretch into days or weeks. And perhaps most importantly, every setback in your health now has the potential to impact your independence and your quality of life in ways that weren't a concern decades ago. But the encouraging truth is that avoiding these pitfalls isn't complicated. It's about building small, mindful habits into the way you shop for, store, prepare, and eat your avocados. Choose fruit that's perfectly ripe, not rock hard, not mushy, with skin that's dark green but not black, and just a gentle give under your fingers. Keep underripe avocados at room temperature until they're ready, then refrigerate to slow further ripening. When cutting, wash them under running water first. Use a clean knife and board, and keep them far from raw meats or other contamination. Sources: once cut, leave the pit in the unused half. Brush it with lemon or lime juice, and store it in an airtight glass container in the fridge, not just wrapped in plastic. Pair your avocado with whole nutrient-dense foods like leafy greens, tomatoes, beans, and whole grains so that every bite works for you, not against you. And perhaps most importantly, remember that half an avocado a day is enough to reap the benefits without overloading your system. These are small, quick steps, but they act like an insurance policy for your health. They protect you from the hidden dangers that can turn a superfood into a silent risk. They ensure that every avocado you enjoy is delivering the heart-healthy fats, the brain-protecting antioxidants, and the joint-supporting nutrients your body needs, without the baggage of excess calories, harmful bacteria, or poorly chosen pairings. After 60, every decision you make about what you put on your plate is an investment in your future mobility, memory, and independence. So make the choice to treat avocados and every food in your kitchen with the care and respect your health deserves. The payoff isn't just in the next meal. It's in the years of strength, clarity, and freedom